I've got this book from the bookstore. It's called Lunchbox, The Story of Your Food by Chris Butterworth.
Lunchbox, the story of your food.
Let's go to school.
One of the best bits of the day is when you lift the lid of your lunchbox to see what's inside. Your mom or your dad has packed it with lots of tasty things to eat. They probably got all the food from a shop, but food doesn't grow in shops. So, where did it come from before it was in the shop?
Just how did all this food get into your lunchbox? How did the bread in your sandwich get into your lunchbox?
A farmer planted seeds in spring, and by summer they grown into tall, waving wheat with fat, ripe grains at the tip of every stalk. The farmer cut the wheat with a giant combine harvester and set it to a flour mill. The miller ground the grains into flour, and trucks took the flour to a bakery. The baker mixed the flour with water, sugar, and yeast. Kneaded it into a soft, squashy dough and baked it in a very hot oven. Out came fresh loaves of bread, ready to send to the shops.
Take a bite of the bread in your sandwich. Crusty on the outside and soft in the middle. How did the cheese in your sandwich get in your lunchbox? Your cheese was once milk that came from a cow. A farmer milked the cows, and a tanker from a dairy came to collect the milk. 1.
In the dairy, cheesemakers warmed up the milk.
2.
And added bacteria to make it turn sour and thick.
3.
Then they added stuff called rennet, and it changed again.
4.
Into bits of curd floating in whey.
5.
They drained off the whey, chopped up the rubbery curd, added some salt, and pressed them into blocks.
6.
They stored the blocks for months until the cheese was ripe.
Bite into your cheese is creamy and smooth, but tasty too, and tingly on your tongue. Oh, look! It's lunchtime. Why don't we look in our lunchbox?
What's inside?
Hooray! Stay tuned on Lunchbox, the story of your food.